Hitting rock bottom doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Hitting rock bottom actually is a good thing. It was the year of 2023 when I hit rock bottom. That was the best day of my life. So let's rewind. I grew up in Texas originally. I left Texas in the year of 2021. And I left Texas to go and be in a relationship with someone that I thought I was going to always be in a relationship with. When I left home, I told myself, I'm not going to return back home. I'm not returning. I will return to visit, but as far as go back home and live, there was an option for me. So I left Texas in 2021, moved to California, stayed in California for a year. Then we had to pick up and we had to move to Florida. We stayed in Florida for 2 years. And the second year that I was in Florida, that is when my relationship ended. And my life actually began. Now, the day of the breakup, I felt like, what am I going to do? I wasn't in a position to be on my own, basically. I wasn't in a position to be on my own. Let's put it that way. And I remember going into the closet and praying to God and saying, God, I don't know what's going on right now, but can you please help me? And one night, I remember I was searching apartments. And I was searching apartments to stay in California because when I first left home and went to California, I was blown away by the mountains and the palm trees. I'd never seen such a thing in real life. The weather was even perfect. And so I said, I want to go back there. And so I got online and I started searching apartments in California. Yeah, y'all know how expensive California is, okay? It's expensive. All right. You get a shoebox for $3,000. I said, "Oh." I said, this is expensive. So I'm sitting there and I'm still scrolling. I'm like, God, I don't want to go back home. You know I don't want to go back home. When I left home, my intentions were not to return and live. Visit, okay, sure. But to go back and live, no. So I'm scrolling on my phone and all of a sudden, call me crazy. I really don't care. This happened for real life. I'm scrolling on my phone, and in this left ear right here, I heard Las Vegas. Nice, calm whisper. Call me crazy. I heard it. I said, Las Vegas. So, okay. So I went scrolling at the looking at apartments in Las Vegas, and I said, "Oh, so I can do this. This is right up my alley." And so, fast forward a couple months, I flew out to Las Vegas, searched for apartments. I go back home, waited a few months because I was too far out. I couldn't apply. It was too far out. I was like 6 months out. I came out here and looked for apartments. And so one day, something told me, get online and look at the apartment that you remember and liked the most. So I got online and I looked and I saw apartment was available on May 7th. What I say about the number 7 in the last video, that's God's number. You can go check out the last video. I said 7 is God's number. And so I said, okay. I said, this is for me. This is God. He's talking to me. I applied for the apartment, got the apartment, and then I said, okay. I said, now I need furniture. I don't have anything. When I left home with absolutely nothing but my clothes, and I was gone. Because the person that I got in a relationship with, they said, leave everything. Just come on. What's the worst that can happen? I said, okay. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, God, I need furniture. And you know that I like things to be in order. I don't like moving into an apartment and having just like the bed, and then I gotta wait on the couch, and then I gotta wait on the bar stools, and then I gotta wait on the rug and the coffee table. And so God allowed me to stay rent free for a whole year. The last year I was in Florida, I stayed for rent free. And I was able to save up money to furnish my entire apartment. Blew me away. I'm sitting here scrolling. I'm like, okay. I'm buying the couch, I'm buying the table, I'm buying the bar stools. Then I said, wow. It was as if this was intended to happen for me. I thought that I hit rock bottom and took an L. But actually, I hit rock bottom and I turned to my creator, as we all should. And I actually created a W for myself with the help of God. Now, if he can do it for me, he can do it for you. Okay? When you hit rock bottom, God is doing it for a reason. It can be, okay, now it's time to switch it up. This ain't for you no more. And a lot of times people don't turn to him when things happen. They automatically are like, my life is over. Your life is not over. I almost failed there. Your life isn't over. It's not. If you turn to your creator and ask for help, your life is just beginning. And not only is it just beginning, your life is going to change forever when you reach out your hand that God has his hand out for you. When you reach out and you grab a hold of his hand, you cannot lose. He knows everything. He knows everything you need. He knows how you are because he created you. He don't need you telling him nothing. All he needs you to do is ask for help. Let's do an example. Okay, why y'all ain't tell me my light went out now on the wall? Gotta charge it. I'm also going to do an apartment tour, and then I'm going to link everything so you guys can check it out. If you buy the lights, please charge it. Otherwise, it's going to go dead when you're talking like me. Okay, here we go. So I'm getting on the floor. I hope I can get up. I'm 31 now. 31 is the new young 31. Okay, so I'm getting on the ground now because this is rock bottom. Underneath this fake wood is cement, and cement is rock. Okay, so this rock bottom saying, "Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, rock bottom?" That's the only thing I'm gonna say to rock bottom. I'm not about to sit there and having a conversation with him. I got things I gotta do, places to see, people to help. Okay, so this is rock bottom. We're here, as you know, this is a part of life. At some point in your life, we are going to, and this is not to hurt you. This is to help you. Okay, so this is rock bottom. We're here. Dang, I need help. God's walking up. He's walking. He's saying, my daughter, my son, I can help you. All you have to do is take my hand. So I'm reaching up. This is me taking God's hand. And he's lifting me up from rock bottom. And I'm walking with him now. So now me and God walking. He's saying, I'm glad that you chose to reach out and ask me for help. Now that I know that you believe in me, now I can help you with anything that you need. Anything that you want, I can provide for you. A lot of us, we don't even think that way. Let me fix my necklace. A lot of us, we don't even think that way. We think when we hit rock bottom, our life is over. Your life isn't over. Not if God got something to do with it. Not if you ask God for help. Your life has just begun. You have now created a whole new life for yourself. And not only when you hit rock bottom do you create a whole life for yourself, that L that you thought was a loss was actually a lesson. And also, you can turn that L into a W as well. It's a lesson and a win when you hit rock bottom. Trust me, I love y'all so much that I want to film and just share my story so somebody can hear it. That way, they can take it into consideration into their own lives. It may help them. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video.